Happy New Year! Gong hei fat choi! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, like and leave a comment down below. So I'm back with my lovely friend Veronika. She was in my previous video for the makeup tutorial, and now we're going to talk about how we both started modeling, and our stories are very different, so it might be interesting for you.
I started modeling in Belarus when I was 19. I was a student and that's why I couldn't go abroad, which is why my first trip overseas happened only when I was 25, which is quite late.
So in the beginning I started to do test shoots when I was still at uni, and then when I was 21 I started to do like freelance modeling, and finally when I became 23, that's when I signed a contract overseas in Singapore.
Well, quite similar to me actually.
So yeah, we both started quite late.
Yeah.
Because usually people start when they are 15 or...
Yeah, sometimes even 13.
Yeah, quite
14,
young.
yeah.
So yeah, we both started quite late.
Being the grandmas. When I was a kid, I loved to dress up and arrange a fashion show for my parents. And as a teenager, I had low self-esteem, and I realized that modeling can help me to overcome it.
So in the beginning, I actually wanted to be an actress, and that's what I studied in uni. And then a few people recommended that I start modeling, and for me as well, my self-esteem was quite low, so I thought I couldn't do that, like I could never be a model. So yeah, I joined a few acting agencies, and then I realized that it's quite, like the industries are quite similar. Like you go for an audition and then you meet a lot of clients, and yeah, so then I thought I'll give it a try. And another interesting thing is that actually when I was 14 or 15, I read this Japanese manga called Angel Lip, which is about modeling. And yeah, that, I don't know, it made me interested, because for her as well, the girl in the manga, like she didn't have self-confidence, and like she thought that she couldn't make it in the industry. So then that manga kind of helped me push myself, and I read it a lot, like I read it many times. Yeah, and then I thought I'll give it a try.
Well, everything is about mental health actually.
Yeah, it's like you need to be mentally strong, it's all psychological. Yeah, so I guess like we challenged ourselves to
definitely
like push ourselves to do it. Like it's not an easy industry.
It was not easy, yeah. I think my favorite job was in Beijing in 2016. That was my first trip abroad, and it was commercial for Huawei. That was very fun and super colorful. And once in Hong Kong, I had such a great job. I worked as a model for massage. So everything I needed to do is just line and relaxing.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that was the best job ever actually. And I've got paid for that, you know.
Oh yeah, just to relax.
Just to relax.
So yeah, I've actually got a lot of favorite shoots, but I'm the same. My two top favorite shoots was actually my first ever job in Singapore. It was for the Singapore Zoo, and yeah, it was a 4-day shoot, so I was really tired, but it's just the people were lovely, the whole team crew, they were like really supportive, and
animals.
Animals, yeah, there was a lot of animals, because there was like the bird park, the zoo, nightlife, night animals, and I think like also sea animals. So yeah, it was just fun to be like very close to animals and interact with them. But also I was playing a fake mom even though I was only like 24, but I was playing a fake mom, and I had my daughter and son and husband, so that was like quite interesting, and it involves acting. So like, because I wanted to be an actress before, I was so happy to do the shoot. The second one, I got to travel to Malaysia, and it was a 2-day shoot for a magazine. It was for like a on-flight magazine called Smile.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah. So that one was really fun, also because the team were so lovely, and like everything went smoothly. It was basically like a holiday for me. Yeah, so like in the magazine it's all genuine, real smiles. Like I didn't even have to act it or pretend, because I was actually really happy to be there and do it. So yeah, those are my like 2 top favorite shoots.
Yeah, pretending actually is like model skill. You have to pretend that something is very tasty, or you're just too happy to see someone, or you have to pretend that, I don't know, you're crying or you're sad or you're surprised.
Yeah, actually, like we've learned so many different expressions through modeling, and that's why it relates to acting, because like we're basically doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, thank God I didn't have real difficulties, and the issue in modeling for me is to meet great people and build this good connection, and it's so hard when your contract ends and you have to leave, and it's so hard to leave when you just become friends with everyone. But overall it's actually such a nice experience and a memory.
Yeah, for me it's actually the same. Like you meet such wonderful people, and like obviously this is an example because we're together again, but yeah, you live with like really nice models sometimes, but the difficulties for me was, unfortunately, I did live with a few difficult models. Like we just didn't vibe well. Yeah, so like I did live with a few negative people, and obviously it's difficult because you're living together for 3 months usually, and you're in such a small area, and like obviously you're not going to get along with every person that you live with, but it makes it harder because you have to see them every single day. So that was like the con of modeling. But
yeah, but each situation has something to gain from.
Yeah, so like you learn a lot about people, and we're all growing.
Yeah.
Another thing is like everyone's from a different country, so like you have different cultures. It's gonna clash, like not everyone is gonna get along with each other. Yeah, and the way people communicate is different as well. That's what I've learned. Like obviously I'm from the UK. The way we speak is different from someone from Russia or someone from and another issue that I faced was like maintaining my skin, just constantly having to like take care of myself and not get ill. Like when you travel to another country, it's so easy to get ill because you're not used to the climate, you're not used to the temperatures and the weather. And I didn't have any health insurance, so like I'm just trying my best not to get sick and not to hurt myself. And also with skin, like if you're in a country that's cold, it's like drier, but if you're in a hotter country, then it's like really humid, and you just have to make sure that your hygiene and your skin is perfect for shoots, because like clients actually care about that.